So you've got to get your message clear and compelling, but then you've got to integrate it into your sales process. And I love sales. Sales is my favourite area of business along with client marketing because there's 3 money-making areas to sales. The first money-making area is, of course, our conversion rate. How many are we converting out of 10? 3 out of 10 is 30%. So we say through measurement, we know 30% of new clients we're converting. I'm not talking about existing clients here who are already sold on you. New clients. So 30%. And now that we know that, now we start testing closing techniques, value-add offers, handling price objections, and we find the technique that works. But before we do, we might do a technique and it doesn't work. We're still at 30%. Never mind, test another one. When we find the one that does work, what happens? Well, a quite standard kind of growth when you get one technique working is that you might go from 30 to 40%. Now, what is actually that in dollar terms? Well, it's not a 10% increase in the business. It's a 33% increase. 10 divided by 30. So we've had a 33% increase in sales from maybe just testing one closing technique that now works. But we haven't just had a 33% increase in sales for the month of April. We've had a 33% increase in sales for April, May, June, July 2011 and on, because we know what it was we changed that worked, because we've measured, and then we make sure every single person in our organisation now uses that same closing technique. Our new benchmark is 40%. Now let's chase 50, guys. And this is where we start to see massive growth. I've had people come through our workshop and within the space of 3 months come out of that workshop and had one guy go from 25 to 82% conversion. I've had other companies go from 30% up to 60, 70%. I've had a couple that have come out and just started hitting 100% conversion rate. Why? Because they knew techniques and they just started measuring, and then they just found that through the approach, they started getting massive numbers of people saying yes to their proposals and their process because of their points of difference, but also because of their sales system.